Director of Public Prosecutions Noordin Haji says he is ready to commence the extradition case against former Finance Minister Chris Okemo and former Kenya power boss Samuel Gichuru.
This is after the Supreme Court gave the green light for the duo's prosecution in the case where Okemo and Gichuru are fighting against being shipped to Jersey Island to face fraud charges. Samuel Gichuru reports.
A reprieve and a win for the DPP in the decade-long extradition case against Okemo and Gichuru, who are influential public officers in the Kano regime. The contest pitting the DPP against the Attorney General on who had the mandate to initiate the extradition proceedings. The Supreme Court gave the DPP a go-ahead to continue with the case, including shipping the duo to the United Kingdom's Jersey Island, where they are wanted for money laundering.
Now that the Supreme Court has made it clear who has what role, we are going to continue with what we had in court in terms of the extradition process. So we'll have to go before the magistrate court and argue out our case, which I'm confident that we will be able to win, and then begin the process of extraditing the individuals back to Jersey, where they've been accused of being involved in corruption matters.
The DPP lodged the case against Okemo and Gichuru in July of 2011. The Supreme Court granting Noordin Haji the green light to pick up from where the case stalled in a protracted litigation. Okemo and Gichuru are wanted in Jersey Island to face theft and money laundering charges. A court in Jersey Island issued an arrest warrant for Gichuru and Okemo in April of 2011, but 10 years later, the two have been fighting their extradition through a series of legal suits in Kenyan courts.
Part of the money has been freezed in Jersey, and I think there were negotiations of how some of the money can come back to Kenya. We will also see if we can get more from the individuals in terms of the assets and monies that they might have accrued out of the crimes that they are being accused of.
The Jersey court found Okemo, the then finance minister, and Gichuru, the then Kenya power boss, had received 997 million shillings in a bribery scheme, and the proceeds wired to secret accounts in Jersey. The scheme was executed through Windward Trading Limited, the entity through which Gichuru received hefty kickbacks to award suppliers lucrative tenders. Gichuru set up Windward Trading in Jersey as the entity which would receive payments disguised as commissions or consultancy fees from firms which won Kenya power tenders. Walbrook Trustees Jersey Limited were the administrators and the face of the company and would wire kickback received to Gichuru and later Okemo. Despite the offshore accounts receiving 997 million shillings, only 526 million shillings was recovered by the time of freezing the amounts by the Jersey authorities. 444 million shillings is to be repatriated back to Kenya after deducting court expenses. Samuel Gichuru, Citizen TV, Nairobi.